Welcome back. It is 6:53. Time to get a quick look at what's making news this morning. President Trump's new budget blueprint calls for big funding cuts for the Environmental Protection Agency.
And that leaves a local nonprofit wondering what that means for our environment and economy. The Coastal Bend Bays and Estuaries program ensures our bays, wetlands, and wildlife habitats are healthy. But the program gets $600,000 every year from the EPA. That's about 20% of its budget. So if they lose that money, they think it would impact how much they're able to accomplish. The EPA funds are not only crucial for all the operations around our bays and estuaries, but also for attaining other funding.
The significance there is that the EPA dollars come with a match requirement. If you lose one, the dominoes start to fall, and you never know where you're going to end up in terms of overall support.
Partners that share an interest in healthy bays include private foundations, industries, and the Port of Corpus Christi. They worry if the program loses funding, it would not only hurt the local environment, but businesses as well.
Corpus Christi ready to show off the hard work happening at the O.N. Stevens water treatment plant. Everyone's invited to attend an open house later today designed to update folks on current and upcoming improvements happening at the plant. In particular, those who live in the Calallen area will learn about the projects and what they can expect in regard to noise, traffic, and road conditions in the near future. And again, that's happening at the water plant at 13101 Leopard Street. It all begins today at 5:30.
The right to vote is one of the principles our nation was founded upon, and the League of Women Voters here in Corpus Christi wants to make sure you do your part. They're hosting a Get Out and Vote themed presentation today. The TWV president will headline the event to motivate residents to cast their votes in the upcoming mayoral election. That's today at 11:30 at the Del Mar Center of Economic Development on 3209 Staples. 150 immigrants will be able to call themselves Americans today as they are sworn in as new U.S. citizens. The U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services will welcome them in two separate ceremonies this morning. In each one, the new Americans will share a little about their individual journeys. This year's group brings immigrants from 23 countries. That'll happen at the federal courthouse downtown there on Shoreline. The first ceremony beginning at 10 a.m., the second at 1:30.
Well, here's an interesting piece of history. So interesting, in fact, that it's holding up a renovation project at I.B. McGee Beach in Port Aransas. You see, back during World War II, most of that area was part of a military installation, and before that, both Union and Confederate troops occupied it during the Civil War. So the Texas Historical Commission wants an archaeological survey to be done before renovations there continue.
You have to get one done to ensure that there are no artifacts in an area that they suspect could have artifacts, and protect those and manage those, if they're there, if you find something.
That survey will take between 2 to 4 weeks to complete.
Today, Chris Six is invited to get a glance at the Texas State Aquarium's new exhibit. They've made progress since we last visited in January and can't wait to show off updates on the Caribbean journey. Just take a look at this video. The exhibit offers a chance to see the Caribbean region from its marine life to its wildlife. The brand new section is scheduled to open in mid-May. And time now for a final look at our forecast with meteorologist